the obstacle to clearance. Point it to there, and that's the laser point. After you're done, please come back here because the next person needs a mic.
My company, Trio Skincare, brought him on as our time management coach. With his gentle guidance, his unique perspective because of his background, we are being driven in a very positive way to our time management goals. And I can tell you that everybody at our office who gets to see Christoph when he comes in, we love his energy, we love his style, and if you haven't done a one-to-one with Christoph, you should really take the time to do that. He has touched many people here in the group who are getting to do their things in life that they want rather than being stuck in their office. So without further ado, Christoph Nauer.
Well, thank you so much for the kind introduction. I want to give a few trade secrets today because you're giving me your most valuable asset, which is time, okay? Who would have thought that clarity is one of the most important things you need in order for productivity to increase? Well, surprised? Okay. So the greater clarity, the easier it is for you to produce and get productive, okay? A lot of the stuff that you see on the slides, if you like those slides, just let me know. I'll be happy to share them with you, okay? So how do you go about doing that? One of the things you have to do is set goals, right? Everybody's heard of that. One of the things that sets me apart from the competition, the so-called USP, unique selling proposition, is that we look at 6 different categories and they're listed up there, okay? Then we talk about how to set those goals, SMART goals. Most of you have heard that term before. And then once you have those goals, how do they get implemented? Who is going to do what? You know, and ultimately you have to ask yourself, is this something only I can do, the things that you're working on, or is there somebody else who could do that? Next is an action plan, and that is so critical. Most of us get up in the morning and then we just get on the treadmill and we do things all day long, and at the end of the day we get off the treadmill and we're exhausted. And most of the time we didn't really get the stuff that we want to get done. This can change if we follow these steps, okay? And what we do is list everything that you have to get done, okay? If you don't get much more from me in my presentation than this will absolutely blow your mind. And you have to write it down. Up here, it's not committed. On paper, it is committed. If you prefer a computer, that's fine. My mentor and trainer, Brian Tracy, recommends a piece of paper and a pad and a pen, okay? Write everything down. Next, then you have to prioritize in using a method that Brian Tracy calls ABCDE method. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in my next slide. Once you've done that, then it's a matter of putting it on the schedule. Well, first you have to figure out how long will it take you to take care of these items that you put down. And Murphy's Law says it always takes longer, okay? So you think it takes an hour, keep it an hour and a half. Once that's done, now you have to take those items and put them on your schedule. Whatever is not scheduled does not get done, believe me. I catch myself all the time. You know, I have to apply what I teach to myself all the time. So once it's committed on your schedule, then the likelihood of it getting done really increases dramatically. My dentist tells me I should floss. Well, yes, she's of course right. And so I started putting in my calendar with an alert. And now I floss more often than I ever did before. Sounds silly, but it works, okay? Following your schedule. Once you have a schedule, own it. Don't give it away to your clients or customers or whatever. It's your schedule. Oh no, many times, and I'm not saying you have to be so strict and rigorous that you don't bend over once in a while, but only do it when it's a real emergency, okay? Don't accommodate the caller or somebody who wants something from you just to accommodate that person, because it throws off your schedule and it causes stress in your life, not in the person who wants something from you. Eat that frog, you may have heard that before. It has to do with actually eating a frog. It has to do with doing the most challenging task first. Most of us have a master's degree in procrastination, me included. But when we procrastinate on the difficult, challenging task that we don't like, that thing sits on our shoulder all day long. And it influences us and it holds us back. So do that first, and the rest of the day is like a piece of cake, okay? 90-15-90. If you implement that just once a week, your productivity will soar. What that means is first thing in the morning, 90 minutes of concentrated work on an 8 task. We'll get to that in a second. Take a 15-minute break and continue again for another 90 minutes, which just gives you a chunk of time to get a lot of stuff done. And during that time, phone is off, email is off, everything is off. You focus on those tasks. This is the method that I was referring to. Do never work on a B task or C task if you have an A task left, okay? And then look at D, okay? Delegate, and E, eliminate, okay? A lot of that stuff that you have on the to-do list can be delegated or eliminated. This is a book by Alec McKenzie, the 20 Worst Time Wasters. Look at the ones that apply to you. The book actually gives some ideas on how to overcome them, okay? Fantastic book, really great and helpful. I don't get any money from him by promoting this book. It's a fantastic book. If you've never read it, I highly recommend it. I'm running out of time because I want to pack in a lot of information. My ideal client or how to refer me, okay? Clients who are too busy don't have time, and then the symptoms that they have are listed right here. If you come across somebody like that, I always encourage you to say, would you like to do something about that? Okay, not just assume that they need to work with me, but if you want to do something about it, I know somebody who can help you. And then if they say yes, then you can also say, because of the relationship I have with him, he agreed to waive his fee so you can meet with him free of charge. So that way you elevate what I do and you don't say it's free, but you say he waives his fee, okay? So just some tips on how that can be more valuable the way you present it to your clients and referrals. A reminder, okay, write things down. If you remember those, again, if you like the slides, let me know. My time is up. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, see me after the meeting.